We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in week 5. Returning from the 18-yard line. He breaks the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this
43,
second down.
43! Fight on these two. Yellow.
From the 29. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Rattler to the air now. And his first pass falls incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
2nd and 10 now. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3 and out to begin the game.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. First and 10 from the 41.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, right, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
13 yards. Brings up third down.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
That punt goes 63 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They bring Olave in motion. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Motioning one of the tight ends. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. They've got 1st down from the 31.
15. Yellow.
Motioning him from the slot right. He cuts it to the right sideline. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yellow. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's brought in by Hunt. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
2nd and 13. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. That's the end of our first quarter. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here.
Yellow, yellow.
This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down.
Right side.
Here's Mahomes now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, 43. Fight on these two. Fight on these. Right side.
From the 24. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 41. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Rattler. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now as the play clock gets low, Dennis Allen decides to call time. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Rattler. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
We are at the 2-minute warning. And it's the Saints. With it, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gets it headed right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays, really. There's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Attack.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
15.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Attack.
Here's 2nd and 11. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
43, 15.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. Come back. Yellow. 15. Attack.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that brings up 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go street.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring it down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's going to push one deep down the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
15, 15.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defense...
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Yellow.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Easy, easy, easy. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yellow, yellow. Tight.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
A second down run by Pacheco. Broke through the tackle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Pacheco hauls it in. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
A tight end in motion now. Play action, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, 57, 57. It's Sunday.
Third and 5.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part in...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rattler back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
43. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Right side.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Wangu now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Rattler setting to throw. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Throwing now off play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Running is Pacheco. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Brought in right side. And he drives this forward to the 6. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And they send a man in motion. They'll run, Pacheco. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Attack, attack!
To the air, Mahomes. Still on his feet. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Wangu now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Saints trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Handoff here for Miller. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rattler to the air now. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing off the play fake here. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. It's Pacheco again. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.